There are secrets that go unspoken, gestures no one ever teaches, but they reveal everything. You won't find them in messages, gifts, or rehearsed I love you declarations. They hide between the sheets, in that sacred space where masks fall away and the soul stands bare. And today, dear listeners, we're going right there. Far from clichés, magazine tips, or shallow interpretations, we're diving into a hidden territory. The male unconscious, guided by the insights of Carl Jung, will explore 4 exact signs that a man deeply in love reveals only when something rare and real is happening inside him. This isn't about attraction or technique. It's about emotional truth, where the body speaks for the soul, where the smallest details reveal the deepest truths. Have you ever wondered what a man truly does when he's in love? How he behaves when there's no more pretending? When intimacy becomes the language of his inner world? If you want to know whether he's truly into you, whether his heart has surrendered to yours, open your eyes wide. Because what happens in bed is often more sincere than 1,000 promises. And if by the end, you learn something about him or about yourself, then it will all have been worth it. The gaze into the soul. There's a moment when a man says everything without speaking. He doesn't need grand speeches or dramatic gestures. Just a look, but not just any look. A gaze that goes beyond the skin. One that touches the invisible. When a man is deeply in love, the way he looks at you completely changes. During intimacy, his eyes aren't distracted or distant. They're locked on yours, but not in a controlling way. He's fully present, as if he's trying to read your emotions, absorb every nuance, connect with your essence. Carl Jung said, "The meeting of 2 personalities is like the contact of 2 chemical substances. If there is a reaction, both are transformed, and that gaze is precisely that reaction. He's not looking at your body, he's searching for your soul. And when he keeps that gaze steady, open, vulnerable, it's sacred. It's ego surrender. Most men in superficial relationships avoid this. They look away, they shield themselves, they hide behind their shadow. But a man who truly loves you keeps eye contact, not to dominate, but to connect. His silent message, I trust you. I want you to see me for who I am. And there's more. In that gaze, there's a reflection of you, seen through eyes that don't judge, that accept, eyes that say, I see you, and I choose you. That moment is not fakeable, not rehearsable, because the gaze is the soul's purest expression, and the very first sign that he's truly deeply in love. The care for your pleasure. True love is never selfish. It doesn't place its own need at the center, but thrives on the joy of the other. And in intimacy, this reveals itself in a detail often overlooked, his genuine care for your pleasure. A man who is deeply in love doesn't focus solely on himself. He's not there to get something, but to give something of himself. He wants to see your face change, hear your breath deepen, feel your surrender, because your joy becomes his joy. This isn't a tactic. It's not a performance. It's a natural impulse, a movement of the soul, and it goes far beyond the physical. It's rooted in deep empathy. Jung once said, "Where love reigns, there is no will to power." That's why a man who truly loves doesn't impose. He doesn't control. He listens. He welcomes, he aligns. He tunes his rhythm to yours. He learns your pace, your needs, your desires. And most of all, he doesn't rush. He's not seeking perfection. He's offering presence. He's not trying to impress you. He's trying to understand you. If he asks how you feel, if he takes his time, if he pays attention to what makes you happy and doesn't rest until you're at peace, then what you're experiencing isn't just passion. It's devotion, tenderness after intimacy. Many believe the climax is the act itself, but the truth is what happens after reveals far more. Because when everything quiets down, when bodies relax, that's when the true quality of the connection is revealed. Jung wrote, "The dream is a hidden door to the primal soul." And those minutes after intimacy are, in many ways, a waking dream. It's where a loving man drops his final defenses, where his soul shows itself, unguarded, If afterward he turns away, withdraws, or disconnects emotionally, then it was just a physical moment. Nothing more. But if he pulls you close, strokes your hair, whispers softly, or simply stays there, holding you, that is love. He's not afraid to remain exposed. He doesn't rush to escape into sleep or distraction. He stays present with you. And in that stillness, he's silently saying, this matters. You matter. Tenderness after intimacy is the most subtle yet most sincere sign. It cannot be faked. It cannot be forced. If he kisses you again, if he looks at you like you're a miracle, if he shares his thoughts, dreams, fears, if his silence feels like love, then you're witnessing the language of the unconscious. And if afterward you feel seen, safe, and cherished, it's not a feeling, it's a sign, a very real sign, a sign of love. The silent dance. There are things you don't learn, they simply happen. Movements, breaths, silences, perfectly aligned. It's that unspoken dance that only two truly connected people can perform. Jung might call it the collective unconscious. Modern science calls it limbic resonance. But you know it. It's when your bodies move together without needing a signal. His touch meets yours exactly when you need it. Your breathing slows and matches his. This isn't technique. This isn't imitation. It's deep attunement. A shared vibration. A man who's deeply in love doesn't calculate. He feels. His gestures flow naturally because his unconscious is already tuned to yours. Have you ever shifted position at the same time? Reached out for his hand and found it already there? Felt like your bodies were communicating without speaking? That is the dance. A movement born from emotional union. You're not just close in body. You are in sync in soul. If you feel this kind of harmony, this sense of ease, this silent rhythm, what you're experiencing goes far beyond physical attraction. You've entered the sacred space of the soul, and together, you're dancing to the language of the unconscious. A love that doesn't need words to be understood. The true bond. Now you know. The gaze that sees the soul. The devotion to your joy. The tenderness that stays after. And the silent dance of two hearts beating as one. These aren't just gestures. They are manifestations of the unconscious. Signs that speak a language older than words. Signals no man can fake, because they come from the center of his being. Carl Jung taught us that love is more than an emotion. It's a journey. It's the encounter between two inner worlds. It's the courage to see oneself through the other. To embrace both light and shadow. To evolve together. When a man truly loves, he does so with all of himself, even if he doesn't say it aloud. His body, his presence, his way of staying, they speak for him, and you'll know. You'll feel it in how he holds you, looks at you, listens to you. If this video helped you better understand those silent signs, leave a like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. Which of these signs have you recognized in your own experience? Your heart deserves the truth. And real love doesn't lie. It doesn't need to because it shows, and it's felt.